Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Mutual Fund Basics Part 2 and today we will cover equity mutual funds in detail. But if you have not watched the Part 1, go and check that out. The link is in the description. I have covered mutual funds from scratch in it. Imagine that you have some amount that you want to invest to get a good return on that, and your friend owns a company which she wants to expand. Now for expansion she needs money. So she offers you that you give her money and in exchange she will give you 2% of the company's ownership. Now this ownership that you get is equity. So when you invest in equity, either by buying shares or through equity mutual funds, you are actually becoming a part owner of that company. So next time you hear word equity, think of it as ownership. So equity mutual funds are mutual funds that invest in equity, or you can say in the shares of different companies. And as they are investing into stock market, they are risky and respect to market volatility. As per SEBI guidelines, equity mutual funds must invest at least 65% of its assets into equity or equity related instruments. As now we have understood what equity mutual funds are, let's quickly cover its types. SEBI classifies companies on the basis of market capitalization, like large cap, mid cap or small cap. And market cap here means the total value of the company in the stock market, and is calculated by multiplying the share price of the company with its total number of shares. So if the share price of the company is rupees 10 and total number of shares is 1 lakh, then the market cap will be rupees 10 lakhs. And risk increases as you move from large cap to small cap, as market cap helps you know how big the company is. So large cap includes the top 100 companies as per the market capitalization. They are big stable companies like Reliance Industries, TCS and Infosys. Then mid cap includes the companies from 101st to 250th company in terms of full market capitalization. These are medium sized and growing companies. And at last, small cap includes the 251st and beyond companies. These are small, high risk and high growth companies. So here are the various types of mutual funds. First is large cap fund. They invest at least 80% of the investment in large cap stocks, that is in the top 100 companies. Second is mid cap fund. They invest at least 65% of the investment in the mid cap companies. And at last, small cap fund invest at least 65% of the investment in small cap companies. Schemes like multi-cap and flexi-cap invest at least 75% and 65% in equity. In multi-cap, the percentage is fixed as 25% minimum in large, mid and small cap each. But in flexi, there is no such rule. There are other categories also as shown here. Now let's move on to the risk and return factors of the equity mutual fund. When you are becoming an owner in a company, you get both the risk of it performing poorly and those high returns if it performs well. So if the company grows and earns profit, the value of your equity share also increases, but if it doesn't, your investment can fall. So risk and equity mutual fund is more than the hybrid and debt fund. Now hybrid and debt funds we will discuss in our upcoming videos, so subscribe now. Risk and return go hand in hand. So if you're taking this much risk by investing into equity, then your potential returns are also high and more than the hybrid and debt funds, but these are not guaranteed returns. Okay, तो अब प्रॉफिट हो रहा है तो टैक्सेस भी पे करने होंगे. Now let's see how taxation works for equity funds. If you sell before 1 year, it will be considered as short-term capital gain and will be taxed at the rate of 20%. But if you sell after 1 year, it will become long-term capital gain and it will be taxed at 12.5%. But only if the gain is more than 1.25 lakhs. So if the gain is less than 1.25 lakhs, there will be zero tax. Now let's see if you should invest in equity mutual funds or not. See, stock market can be volatile in the short term, but in the long term it has potential to provide you good returns as compared to other asset classes like bonds or gold. So it is suitable for investors who are ready to take higher risk and have longer investment horizon like 5 years or more. If you want to invest in equity mutual fund but don't know how to choose the best one, check out my video on how to choose mutual funds. The link is in the description. After watching that video, you will be able to pick the best fund for yourself. In the next video, we will explore debt mutual funds and how they fit into your investment plan. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more simplified finance content. And if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. I would love to help.